This is my brand new house. Alright, so as soon as you walk in, you actually have a view of the living room, but on to your right over here is actually the garage door, and inside of here I have like my toys. So first off, over here we have my 2020 Porsche Macan S. I bought this kind of recently, like about 2 or 3 months ago. I've done some things to it, like I actually have these, I painted black, and then over here on the back, I also did a clear taillight, which I think looks really, really good, but the main thing I actually drive every single day is my BMW M3 over here, and this is definitely like the car I literally drive 6 out of 7 days of the week. I absolutely love the interior of this car, and it has carbon bucket seats. I love the orange. Everything is insane in this, and yeah, it's definitely my favorite car I've ever owned. Before this, I had a Mark V Supra, which I'll have a picture of, which was really, really nice, but honestly, compared to this matte black BMW M3, you can't really compare, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so now this is the actual house tour when you walk in. Okay, so you do have one door over here, which literally is like nothing except like an air unit, so I literally never open this door. And then in here though is where I have the laundry. Previous to this, I actually did live in an apartment for a few months, so the like actual laundry systems were stacked, but now I have a whole room for it, so I actually really, really do like this. I have a lot of space in here. I can even store a bunch of things, so right now it's pretty empty, but I just have like an ironing table in here. Pretty clean in here though. I did just move into here 3 or 4 weeks ago, but I added a few things. Like I really like this key holder, you guys can see. We got like my Porsche keys, we got my BMW keys, mailbox keys, wallet, bunch of other things. Security system so no one robs me, don't even try. For my new house, I wanna make sure that I keep it as clean as possible, which is why I'm gonna be using the Narwal Freo Z10 Ultra. It is a robot vacuum and mop cleaner, but is highly intelligent and incredibly convenient. It has twin AI dodge obstacle avoidance, where it uses 2 RGB cameras and 2 AI chips to navigate precisely. It can avoid over 200 obstacles, including small and low objects, so it never gets stuck. It makes cleaning extremely easy because it cleans thoroughly and efficiency without bumping into things or having any missing spots. My favorite part is the deep clean system, where it detects walls, furniture, and corners in real time with its dynamic 3D mapping. It has an extendable mop that it uses with its adaptive edge and corner precision to go right up to the walls and corners. This robot cleaner is so advanced that it uses its 2 cameras and AI to identify the dirt type and adjust its cleaning automatically. So this will boost its suction for debris and also switch to wash mode for liquids. This robot cleans extremely well too, because it is super powerful with a high-speed roller brush with 4,400 RPM, and this robot cleaner has 18,000 PA suction. It doesn't get things tangled in it with its patented zero tangle main brush. I always let this robot run whenever I'm working or scripting YouTube videos because it's seriously so quiet and I can focus super easily. The overall design and look of the robot actually fits very well with this part of my house and matches really nicely with all the furniture and things I have around. The whole reason I'm using a robot cleaner is because it saves me a bunch of time, and this robot cleaner not only cleans all by itself, but it also has an all-in-one maintenance-free stand. After self-cleaning the mop pads, they shine just like new, and it empties its trash into the station, which you don't need to replace for 120 days. So if you want the ultimate all-in-one cleaner, make sure you check out the Narwal Freo Z10 Ultra with the first link in my description or pinned comment. And a huge shout out to the Narwal Freo Z10 Ultra for making my brand new house so clean. And then as soon as you walk in over here on your right, this is like the whole kitchen area, and it honestly is really, really big for the size of this house. The main thing that I really love about it is this huge island over here. You just have so much space, and I actually don't even have a dining table in here because me and my friends, if we're not eating in the living room, we'll actually just eat with these like island chairs, and I have 4 of them, so this is perfect. And then over here we have a bunch of like the other appliances. I honestly do use this sometimes, but not too much. I don't ever use the toaster or the rice cooker. What I do always use though is this Ninja Creamy. I just bought it. It is a little bit dirty. I use this literally every day. I love this so much. And apart from like random stuff, we have like some plates and things in there. Also, I actually have been washing my dishes. Usually I'm not the best with keeping stuff clean, but I actually didn't just wash it for the video. They were actually clean. Then in my fridge, quick little fridge check. It's honestly very, very basic. I do have a bunch of drinks in here, some water, some yogurt. Honestly, I do need to get more stuff. I need to go grocery shopping. I have started cooking as well. And since I did move in here, the pantry is honestly like pretty basic. I don't have too much going on in here. It isn't too messy, but yeah, I have so much space in here, which I like love, because that's the main thing I love about this actual house is I just have way more space than my apartment. And then before we actually get into the living room, I'm actually gonna show you guys my master bedroom and where I sleep. So here is my room, and it honestly is kind of messy right now. I want to be like super, super raw with how it looked. So over here, I have my like insane gaming setup, but I actually had to take it apart for like a video. But yeah, I'll have some cinematics playing. It looks really, really good usually. But right now it is like kind of taken apart. We got like an IKEA like desk, a bunch of like 240 hertz monitors. We have like a 5090 PC and all that stuff. But apart from that, that's not really there anymore. We have some decorations like the plant here. We have a bunch of like little things. I got this. I really, really like this. It's like a skateboard for like BMWs. I got this from Beamer Invasion when I went to West Palm Beach in Miami. Apart from all the new kind of decorations and stuff I do have here, one thing that is completely new for my bedroom is I actually do have my bed in the middle now. I used to have it like up against a wall always, but with the kind of layout of this house having like two windows kind of to the side and the perfect spot for the bed, of course I had to add this here. This is actually like the master bedroom, so it's not honestly too big. Inside of here I just have like some random stuff like keyboards. I have a bunch of other like, I don't know, bedroom like stuff in here. We have like a plant, and then if you go on this side, I do have a few other things. We have the YouTube silver plaque. I was lucky enough to get this because of your guys' support before they actually made these like smaller. Now because of like YouTube shorts creators, they're like really tiny, but I actually do love this, and we might be hitting 1 million in like less than a year, maybe. We'll see. Apart from that, this is kind of my closet. It is really, really messy in here because I just recently moved in, so I have a bunch of my stuff like actually hung up, like my shirts, but these over here I actually still need to hang them up, and some of them I actually just got because I went to the mall to like shop. We got my backpack here for school because I go to school 4 days a week, just like freshman in college, community college, classic. And then here is my bathroom, which honestly there isn't too much to say about it. You just got like the shower, you got all that. One thing I do really like about it though is this actual like thing I bought on Amazon. It just is like a cleaner, or like it just an organizer, because usually this is like all over the place. But we have some of my colognes over here. I don't go too crazy on colognes. I got like a Zara and then like some other random ones over here. And then scale, and this is where the number 2s happen. It's literally just a room with a toilet. That's legit it. There's literally nothing in here. Okay, and now we're walking out of there. I just want to show this is like a nice little closet for like some random store. Honestly, I don't even, after this video, I'm actually gonna open those boxes. I don't even know what's in there. But yeah, here is the actual living room, and I spend a lot of time here every day. Mainly on this actual table here. I absolutely love this thing. This was like a really cheap table I bought on Amazon. It was like $100 for like a standing table. That's actually pretty good. I just really like natural light, so having this, I actually use this over my main setup, and it's pretty basic. We just have my tube. I just got a brand new Bible, so I've been like putting like the stuff from my old one onto my new one. But yeah, this is basically like my productive work setup. We just got my MacBook Pro. I bought this 2 to 3 months ago. It's like the 14-inch with the M4 chip in here. I use these like at the gym or whatever, so we have like the AirPod Pro Max, whatever these are called. This is just my camera right now. I'm actually using this to record the audio, and I'm filming this on an iPhone. But yeah, and then we have my SD cards. So this is where like all the scripting, all the work. So I'm like sat here for at least like 2 hours a day. So I actually use this space quite a bit, and it is honestly just nice. It's not the best view. You just kind of are looking at a house, but it's better than just looking at a wall. So yeah, I actually like it a lot. And then over here for the living room, this is by far my favorite living room I've ever had. I just posted a video actually building this whole thing. I just love the little decorations and all the like little touches over here. We got some car stuff. We got some camera, like a Polaroid down here, which I don't use too often. We got some posters over here. I honestly just have these for decorations. I'm not really like a Travis Scott fan or anything like that. I just think they look pretty good. Yeah, then we have like all the couches here. I bought this off of Wayfair for anyone wondering, but this is where I really like put a bunch of like attention, I guess. I have just a few things. I love this TV. This is like not a gaming TV, because I know some TVs are like 120 hertz. This is just a 60 hertz TV, but I bought it last year in my first house, and it was like decent amount of money. I think this is 65 inches inches, I'm pretty sure, but the quality is insane because it's an OLED. So I absolutely love this, and I use this every single day because watching YouTube, Netflix, anything like that. We actually have this connected to the Xbox Series X. This is my favorite console that's out right now. I've always been an Xbox kind of person. I just like the kind of interface more, but I do have the PS5 Pro, which I will show you guys later. We got like an Xbox Series S over here just for decorations that I sometimes use in videos. We have like a Samsung soundbar system as well. Nothing too crazy, just a little boom box or whatever you call that, and then the soundbar. Then a few more decorations, and then I'll show you guys outside. There's really nothing to show you guys outside over here. Okay, I'm in Florida, so honestly, it's really hot at this time of the year still, so I'll stay here too long, but there's literally nothing here. This might be the world's smallest patio as well, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I don't even have sliding doors here. It's just a door to the patio. Okay, and then most of you guys are probably wondering where all the other bedrooms are, and this is literally where 3 bedrooms all are in this one place. Also, peep this like grass panel. A lot of people in my comments when I posted the video of the living room were making fun of this for some reason. I kind of do understand, but I mean, I needed like the Vermax touch, and these are the classics. But walking in here, this room I allow to get messy because this is where I record all my videos. So walking in here, you can see there are a bunch of like cables and stuff. Oh, that's not connected. But I actually just did record a video on the brand new M5 iPad Pro over here. We have like a $900 gaming phone I recorded a video on. And then we have a few cameras. This is kind of my chair. And then if you come in here, you guys can see it is really, really messy. But the actual like view you get of the YouTube videos is actually really, really cool with all the mouse pads and everything. And then I recently just launched my own mouse pads like 4 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, and you guys have been going crazy. But here I have a few of the designs. This is like a black liquid. We have a blue liquid, pink liquid, white liquid. We also have a bunch of topo mouse pads, and they all have like a little Christian cross design. It's called Elevate Culture for anyone interested. I have a bunch of the designs up on the screen right now, but any support on that is greatly appreciated, but literally just watching the videos is more than enough. Then over here, I'm definitely gonna change the background up a bit. We just have some like RTX 4090 boxes, nothing like too crazy. We have the PS5 Pro over here, which honestly is kind of really expensive. This just increased. I bought it for $700 last year, and it's now $750, so that's even gone pretty expensive, honestly. Then we have a few decorations here, some keyboards, and then at the bottom, we have a few PCs, and you guys might be like, yeah, that's a lot of PCs. Wait till you see the other room. It's insane. And then still walking out of this room, there are a bunch of doors here, but I just want to show this. This is like the guest bathroom over here. So honestly, one thing I do want to point out is I love this kind of white modern finish. I forgot what this is called. It's not like granite, but I really do like how like clean this makes the house look. Very basic in here. I just slapped a plant. It's the most basic thing. But one thing I did find out, which I didn't even know when I was actually buying the house, is there's actually a closet behind here. All right, so when I was checking the house, it was literally like covered behind this door, but there is like a tiny closet here. And the reason I'm even pointing this out is because it actually has like a decent amount of space. The thing is, compared to the apartment I was living in like for like 4 or 5 months, like all these little extra spots of space just help so much because I have like low-key a lot of junk, I would say. So having a lot of space to like store stuff is like very useful, which is why I love this house so much. And then this room is where I have only actually half of my stuff. So this is the second gameplay room. This is actually what I was talking about. This is my main gaming PC with an RTX 5090. This PC is insane, and I actually built this for a streaming setup YouTube video. So that's what this is. We got like the classic grass panels. We got the desk. So this is where I do like the gameplay recording sometimes. I kind of switch rooms. And we have another desk here. And then these shelves just have PCs upon PCs. And the worst part is this is only half of them. I still need to get later today actually a bunch of PCs from my parents' house that I still need to bring over that I have no idea where I'm going to store, by the way. They're probably just going to be sat over here until I find like some garage space or something for them. But yeah, there is a ton of like PCs. We have like some random cheap Dell Optiplexes. We got some kind of mid-tier $500 PCs, or like we have some like $2,000 PCs down here. So yeah, that's a lot of stuff. And then over here is just a bunch of boxes full of things. We have some like lamps over there, and then there still is even more. These are like even more PCs here. We got some monitors, some more used PCs I bought off of eBay, just a bunch of things. And then inside of this is like future sponsor products, so obviously I can't show you all boys that. I just finished a video with like this mini PC, so this is kind of just like where I store some of the like PC parts, if that makes sense, and like PCs in general. And then walking out of here, as soon as you go onto the right, there's all the rooms kind of smashed in this one corner. This is where all the mouse pads are. So I'm actually stocking the mouse pads, like I said. I just released them like 3 or 4 weeks ago. All the mouse pads I actually pack and stock in-house. So let me cover these so you guys can't see the address. I have 3 mouse pads that I need to ship out later today, and I actually remember they were 2 pink liquids, and then it was also a blue liquid for anyone curious. But yeah, we have 8 different mouse pad designs. They're all inside of here. So yeah, I'm gonna have to order a new shipment pretty soon. But since it's Halloween, I have started adding candy in each of the orders, and we also have some stickers as well for anyone curious. So yeah, that's pretty cool, I guess. And then over here, of course, is just like another window to my backyard. This is where I print all the stuff. So like I print all the labels here. I got my little got some water to stay hydrated, but my like label printer right over here, laptop to like print all the things from Shopify. So yeah, this is basically where all the mouse pads, all the merch, everything is like in this room. And then probably once it expands more, I'm gonna have to add like, I don't know if I can fit 2 shelves here, but I'm definitely gonna add another shelf right over here. And then this is kind of random, but I also have my trash can over here because this is just where I have like some like random trash. I don't know. Okay, so that is a tour of my brand new house that I should hopefully actually be staying in for quite a bit and not moving again, because I actually genuinely do love this house. I just bought this and moved in literally 4 weeks ago. Maybe, no, 3 weeks and a half ago. Like it's very, very recent that I moved in here. All this stuff that you guys see has literally been done in less than a month. So this is like very new. And one thing I wanted to ask you guys is any recommendations for like decorations, posters, what I still need to do something to this wall. This wall is like so like plain. So literally anything you guys have in the comments, like drop them down below. Like let me know what I should do to decorate, any recommendations you guys have, what you don't like, what you do like, and comment what your favorite room is. Honestly, I have to say my favorite room definitely has to be my living room. I actually love this and I spend a lot of time here, if I'm being honest. So if you guys watched all the way to the end of the video and enjoyed this house tour, make sure you drop a like and also sub with noties, because like 80% of you guys that watch my videos are not subbed. And also, if you just like tech videos, I always post tech videos. So to anyone new watching this video or this house tour, if that interests you, make sure you drop a sub. It's greatly, greatly appreciated. But more importantly, remember Jesus Christ loves you, and that's about it. God bless.